Oh wow, that's crazy. Oh shit, and we was live too.
It's time for the
That's what we go with.
percolator.
Don't ask
It's
me why.
time for the
This
percolator.
makes
It's
me
time for the percolator.
think of
It's
an
time for the
amazing time.
percolator. It's time for the 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 percolator.
Oh yeah, on your
It's
side,
time
this
for
is
the
like
percolator.
legendary
It's
where you
time
be
for the
at.
percolator. It's time for the percolator.
Now hold
It's
on,
time
we
for
gotta
the
go crazy for the
percolator.
drop. Hold on, where's the drop at?
Percolator.
What the fuck is this? What is this? No. I fucked up. I fucked that. That wasn't
Welcome
that
to
wasn't the song.
On Call with China Doll.
Damn, I ruined my intro, bro.
It's all right. I was jamming.
Nah, it was good, but it wasn't the one though. It wasn't a regular shit.
That's why you gotta be ready. Just watching to it.
So you're gonna do that on air, right? Because you 2 minutes ago told me you didn't even have a song. So I tried on the fly. See what you did? Okay.
I appreciate it. No, that's my shit.
All right.
No, that works. Welcome
Hey
to
China.
On Call with China Doll. Look what we got in the building today.
Word.
What a surprise. The man himself
I'm here.
had a
I haven't
replay.
podcasted in a while, so I wanna hang out with you today.
When are we going back to podcast?
I was going back to podcasting like 3 Mondays ago, and that was about to be 4. So I don't really know, but maybe one day.
What happened 3 Mondays ago?
I don't know what happened 3 days ago, but I was probably doing some shit. I probably got lit and then was like, I'll do it tomorrow.
Damn.
You know what the problem is, honestly? When you have like that's like putting a gym in your house type shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I got all right, I'm gonna just work out tomorrow. I'm gonna work out tomorrow.
If you
So
put the gym in your house and you
Mm.
still procrastinate in the gym, it's crazy.
that's normal behavior though.
Do you have a gym in your house?
No, but if you put certain elements in your house that used to require you to leave your house, you don't appreciate it as much. Not to say I don't appreciate this, but it's like I feel like I could just say I'm just gonna do it later or I'll do it tomorrow, and that just never happens.
This is the studio. You was like, oh, I gotta go and be that.
Yeah, because I'm there. Like if I made an effort to go there, then it's like, how do you not pod? You have to go. You went there with a mission.
True.
Yeah.
Well, if your first time listening, this is on my TV page. But shout out to Joe. We got in the building, had a Reflect Radio. If you don't got the app,
Yeah.
go download that.
Download that.
How many shows we got now? Well, you got now on there.
We got I don't know anymore. We got a few. I know we got you and TV. We got a few. We got a few shows.
That's probably like 10 easy,
Yeah, they got to just go download the app and tune in.
right?
Shout out to TBD. TBD is our newest show. Shout out my guy James. They came from OPP. Shout out to OPP.
Okay.
So
You might have to use your soundboard in here. No.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll hit that side, we're live. On
Can you hear that though?
Yeah. It's clear.
All right, cool.
If you haven't tuned into one of my episodes with Uncle with China Doll, sometimes I get a little more spicy than TV, and I like to get to know the details of my guests. You know what I mean? It'd be a little funny sometimes. But I do like to get to know some artists. If you do music, write, whatever art, I like to broadcast some talent. Shout out to everybody that listens to us internationally. And we get into it since Joe doesn't really show face like that unless it's his own podcast. To know,
That's kind of true. That's pretty true.
get to know the man himself today
Yeah.
and his views on different topics.
Are we going straight to topics first, or like?
Nah, we definitely doing at the end rating my DMs with shooting your shot.
I'm with that. Yo, who you had on last week, right? I was watching.
Mhm.
And for me, I just have to speak for myself and other people. I've never got a hard on playing basketball with the bros. That's never happened to me. And I felt like that was in my memory bank since I watched it. You just reminded me that you talk about spicy shit. I've
Yeah.
never done that. It's not as common as my guy tried to make it seem.
Well, I think he was referring to like when you're young. Like
No.
what he was hold on. What he was saying was when you're young, right? That you be getting a hard on no matter what. Like this be happening. I'm not a guy, so I don't know. But
You know, I get where he was trying to go with that. I just, he generalized it, and nah, just not. I disagree with that extent. No hate, no hate. That stood out to me last week.
got it. I mean, is that part true? Like when dudes is young, you just straight,
Yeah, your testosterone is going crazy. So that's a fact. It is easy as a younger guy. Like your shit just, like they say, the wind blow and your shit is, you know what I'm saying? You ready to go, as they say. But
Yeah.
he wasn't lying about that. It just the scenarios was crazy. That's all.
Okay.
But since we there, go ahead. We can elaborate.
No, I mean, I'm not a guy, so I really don't know how it works. But I do always like question sometimes when it comes to certain thing with men because I don't think they're really open about talking about it on certain topics as well as like mental health in general for men. But when it comes to like sexual stuff, do you find like men to be more embarrassed as they get older if they need to utilize, let's just keep it a buck, like honey packed with blue chews? Because now it's a really big thing on social media, being like people doing videos for it, for promoting and all that. So do you think that's a secret, or they tell whoever they with, like, oh yeah, I'm top one?
I don't think niggas hide that no more, because, like you said, it's ads and everything for it. So like, I don't really think this, because everybody goes through shit. Like you just mess up. You just finally got to some ass you was trying to get. Like your shit might not work. You drank a little bit too much. Your shit might not work. You didn't sleep right. Like
the first time, all the way.
Do
you think that happens a lot on the first time?
Which one? Like
they've been waiting to sleep with the shorty.
I think so. I think it depends on what you did to lead up to it too. Like you finally got that person, you took out. Did you overdrink? Are you just your adrenaline's too high, you can't focus? Like I think a lot of things goes into play. You start thinking too much shit. Like I got to make sure I last or whatever. Like I think it's common. It's definitely common.
It does the opposite. No.
I
thought drinking does the opposite. No.
To a point. Because health wise, right? Like you drink, your blood thins out, so it's only so long you could just continuously drink and expect your blood to be where it's supposed to be at. So I think after a while, your shit is like, bro, nah.
So is a lie? Any dick is a lie?
I think age might come into it too.
Why?
I don't know. Like you able to do a lot more when you're younger. Like when you drink and smoke and you be cool. Like
say that. I was like, I could, yes.
Say that because every time when I was here, you keep canceling out a little bit. Would you say one more time?
Oh, my bad. I don't know why. The other guest that I had on said the same, and I agreed. That's why a lot of cougars have side pieces that are in their 20s. Because
What, stamina?
Well, yeah, they could keep going.
True. I mean, you could kind of say that for the guys that want the younger women too, right? Things don't get as moist as they used to, and shit don't look as together as it did. So I guess it goes both ways.
True.
Because then once you go look at something that's fresh, younger, maybe if that's what you into, like now your blood might be pumping a little different. So I guess it kind of works the same for both.
Yeah. So you growing up, were you more into older women or women your age?
I don't really feel like I never did like types, whether it's an age type or like, it was just if I vibe with somebody, like as long as you're not too young for me, I think that's what the problem is. But like, nah, I don't think younger or older makes a difference with the person. The vibe is everything, not really the age. I guess the closer in your age you could relate more, maybe. So that probably where you end up finding yourself more frequently than somebody older.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think one was more than the other.
So you never had a preference?
In age, not like
anything. Like what?
Yeah, but I don't think. Yes and no. Because a lot of men, I always said this, like a lot of men's preferences are based on opinions of other men. You know what I'm saying? So like I've never, you know me a long time. I don't really care what no nigga think about me. So
Mhm.
I feel like a lot of men, like when we were younger, niggas didn't want to admit to fucking with bigger women because other niggas would crack jokes. Like that's weird. I've never been that type. So like if you into what you into, like other men' opinions shouldn't matter to you. And I think that's a lot of preference for that.
But you do have a preference.
What's the are you saying ethnicity, like body size?
What's your type?
I can't say I have an ethnic type. I don't care. That's not a thing for me. I don't need somebody to be super fit or like, I'm cool with the vibe. Like where your brain is what, huh?
Your more personality.
Yeah, and your goals and things like that. If you're a parent, I want to see the type of parent you are. Like that should matter to me more than whose ass is fatter. Like I don't really care about that shit. Like if we vibe and we talk and we get to converse on a different level, then all that shit is secondary.
True. Not everybody's like that. They do need some type of visual preference that they like. But to each his own.
But I'm a man too. Like I mean, of course, I want to see a nice ass. I want to see nice titties. But like you, that's not. You gotta have one or the other, huh?
What if she's a pancake front and back?
Might not have caught my eye as fast, but if we somehow found a way into a conversation and it's,
she's flat front and back, but she was funny.
That might spark a convo. For real. So like if laughter makes everything better, no?
Yeah, it does.
So not everybody might be the best looking, but if a nigga make you laugh, like there's a couple points.
You right. Yeah, because you can't make me laugh. I'm not fit.
Yeah, it's a boring ass conversation. If I can't even talk with you or joke with you,
either, you know.
You can't what?
I can't be funnier than them either.
The woman is never supposed to be funnier. Nah, the guy is supposed to court, and that comes with jokes. Yeah, hear shit on point.
Don't bring up the courting because
why not?
It's not there. It's not there.
Why do you feel that way?
Lucky for you, right? You don't have to worry about that because you've already been off the market a long time.
Mm.
But it is super trash.
I be seeing you shoot your shot shits. That's pretty funny. And I'll be confused because
I'm not making it up.
I know we talk about it. My thing is like, how many times has it worked for you to think the approach is like a random dick pic? Like we said this on shows that we did before. Like how many random dick pics got accepted that made you say like this is the route I got to take off rip? Good morning, beautiful. Pow, dick.
They look at it and expose them. Like I came close a couple times, but whoever thinks that works, it don't.
Who was like the first person like this?
Dick is pretty and is not is even worse. And you send it out to everybody. What the fuck are you doing?
Nah, random dick pic is madness. Like the first, huh?
And niggas be zooming it in to make it look what it's not.
The zoom in is crazy.
Like, why we have to lie?
I mean, damn, catfishing, which like dick fishing, is crazy. I don't even like the terminology.
It's legit. For real.
What if a nigga sent you like a picture of another nigga's dick and pulled up with a dick? How does that? Has that ever happened?
Ass time, and you know, I will call it out right then and there. Like, what the fuck?
That's sending the fabricated Frank is crazy. Like that's not even you.
Somebody else is wild.
Because that means you Googled that, and then you searched for the perfect dick that represented you, which is crazy. Which is crazy. I hope that never happens to you. But at the same time, I'm here for the content. I wouldn't.
Looking at for you to even do that. You know
yeah, you were searching. You were on a search. It's crazy.
The thing is that a lot of people get it. They just don't understand. It's not all about like the size. Like it's a mixture, but also how you vibe with the person. So
exactly. So like even like we were saying before with like the jokes and shit like that. No personality, no vibe. Like the sex is just like, no, exactly. Like it will mean it always means more when that person you vibe with spiritually, mentally, all of that before, you know what I'm saying?
Because this niggas out here with fucking OD retarded big and think that that's good enough and don't know even know how to work it. And then you have somebody that's average and blow you out the park. So
You
it
know,
really doesn't matter.
person first, right?
And you know what's crazy is that dude with the huge ones most on videos purposely wearing tight gray sweats. Why? Doing TikTok dances and it's flopping everywhere. It looks crazy.
I don't know how we got to the description of these videos or what.
It's because I just thought of it. Like, it's what dudes do to try to impress people, and it's just not like there's nothing
But
impressive.
ain't that on the flip side? Women do it just as much, and you know niggas are starting to move like women more and more every day. Don't you think it's almost like
Because that's what's happening.
hmm?
They more feminine. That's what's happening.
Yeah, but attention over everything. So these niggas want the same attention as women, so they're kind of returning energy in a sense. The dick pic, the all the way dick pic is a little crazy, but like if shorty with her ass out or a bra with no or like a shirt with no bra, like just certain simple shit like that, isn't that the same kind of exposure?
I guess. I don't know.
Right? Because it's unwarranted. If I go through your story and I see your nipples, I didn't ask for those.
Nobody told you to go through my stories.
You did when you posted stories.
Doesn't mean that you have to look at them.
What? Then why'd you post it?
Because I want to post it myself.
So you want to post a picture of yourself on your page to look at yourself. I just want to make sure. I want to make sure that's the formula here. Like you wanted to post a picture of yourself on your page to look at yourself.
Sometimes I do.
But other times,
Other times I post it because I want to post it.
because you want somebody to see it. You want people to see
But
it,
it's
not me.
Respond to the responses I get.
But that's my point now. So now you're enticing by posting something that's gonna make niggas reach out because we know that we're not dumb. But then to know that I'm not gonna reply to them, isn't that?
Sometimes you gotta troll. You know what I mean?
So now when son backs out the grade box, maybe that's his game plan. No, isn't that fair to say?
Yeah, you got a point.
All right, I just want to still flagrant, but
It's a little much sometimes.
yeah, especially when it's a whole bunch, right?
We need to do better how we are approaching people. But yo, it's crazy. I don't know if you heard the story about the girl that went on a date from a guy that she met on, I think it was Hinge or Tinder.
Mm.
They went to dinner. Everything was great. At the end of the date, they're about to leave, separate. And he's like, "Oh, I left my keys in my crib and my roommate's not home." And she's like, "Okay." And he's like, "I'm gonna have to wait." And then she's like, "All right, well, you could just come to my crib. We could chill there." Mind you, this first time. Goes to their crib, they chilling, everything's cool. It's getting late. His roommate still didn't respond. So she's like, "Oh, you can stay in the living room. I'm gonna go to my room and then, leave when you need to." Locks herself in the room. He comes a couple hours later, like, "Yo, you got a charger?" She's like, "Yo, it's in the kitchen." And he's like, "Oh, it doesn't work." And he's like, "You got a charger in your room?" She's like, "No." And then she said she felt a little weird and she calls the cops, but still staying in her room. Cops show up. Obviously, he didn't know that they were coming. He opened the door. And do you know what they found? That she's still in the room, though, this whole time. This man covered the whole living room in plastic, had a tool set up, opener, all that, like Dexter stuff. And they arrested him right there.
He was about to Dexter her shit. That's crazy.
On the first date.
So then, what made you? What made you bring him to you? I see that the choices gotta be better too. Like
crazy, because I wouldn't.
Oh yeah, on the first date, and then you locked yourself in your room, so something already wasn't adding up that you felt the need to do that. So that nigga had no business in your house. He could figure it out. But the niggas out here is so crazy. I'm happy they get exposed now more. You be seeing on Twitter like the pedophile exposures.
Oh yeah.
I love shit like that. Beat them niggas up. So,
they have like these groups that do the hosting operations and be finding it.
Yeah, like, these dating apps are dangerous, bro.
And it's like, how do you expect anybody single right now to even meet anybody?
Yeah. You think it's awkward and niggas don't know how to approach women because we don't talk in person as much no more? So like it's
Yeah.
harder to initiate conversation.
Yeah.
So it's like in a sense like you almost can't blame some of them because they have no idea how to do it.
No, I'm not
Some,
saying that.
not like the extremes.
Hold yourself accountable, right? Like if you want to
Mhm.
be better, you need to be better at whatever it is.
Mhm.
Put it to work. Do some
But some
research.
niggas think certain shit is funny and it's corny. But in his mind, like I'm gonna try to go the extra mile and make her laugh, and it might not work. So you think all of that awkwardness and
You joke and nobody laughs.
but that's what I'm saying. Maybe he's not a person that maybe he's an introvert. He don't chill with a lot of people in a place to crack jokes. So maybe that comes off as this is the way to approach, and it's the wrong way.
It depends on the situation, to be honest.
Mm.
Because
Like
sometimes a girl could see like if you're actually trying. And it's like, all right, I gotta teach this nigga. But if it's super out of pocket,
okay, the out of pockets, yeah, I can't speak for the creep niggas, but the awkward niggas. Sometimes it's like that was so corny, but I can see why he tried. He
yeah,
tried.
if they're trying, if they put in the effort, if they trying to even set up a date, if they trying to, you know what I mean, like have any type of conversation outside of being sexual, okay. But niggas off the rip, oh, come to my crib tonight, we do Netflix. What? No.
I could definitely agree with you, right? But at the same time, what if it's somebody that you've been speaking to a long time and y'all really haven't had the chance to whatever go to dinner, do whatever, right? And say it's raining or whatever, but you really want to meet this person today. You're completely against it if you feel.
Not coming to my crib.
Respectfully,
Bringing people to my house at all.
yeah.
It's rare. Number one, I'm not going to their crib either.
Yeah, I met at least two people that the first time I chilled with them, it was at my house, and I ended up being friends with them over anything else. We never
They
got
came
anything. Yeah, because we were talking on the phone and we finally wanted to hang out, and when we hung out, we found out it was more. We're better friends than we would have been in a situation. I feel like I wouldn't have maybe got that if I would have went to bowling. You know what I'm saying?
but you're
So
not. So it's different.
Hmm?
You're not a creep, so it's different.
True, that's what I'm saying. So you've been talking to somebody for long enough to feel like that person's not a creep, then you wouldn't be against that possibly being a first date.
I feel like the longer that I'm single, the more strict I be.
That makes sense. That makes sense. What if it's somebody like that you know for a while and a nigga never chilled with them before? Listen, I don't really like crowds. I'd rather cook for you. Let's rent the movie and maybe we can hang out.
Only for somebody that I, I truly like, and I already have some type of trust there.
Mm.
And usually that's somebody like that I know in some type of way or form that I didn't just meet.
Yeah, I agree.
Otherwise, that's a tough stuff.
Yeah, no, I agree. You got to be careful, especially for the women. Like for me, for a guy, I mean, not that it's that much less dangerous. Anything can happen, but chances are, you know what I'm saying. I feel like women are just you. These guys are so crazy. They could take advantage of y'all a lot easier than they could take advantage of a nigga my size, or you know what I'm saying. Or a woman could.
And I'm prepared anyways, regardless. So, but it,
You just admitted to having it on you. You got to chill. You're on air. What are you doing?
I feel like women have to, be on top of their shit, right?
I agree. That's why I like teaching women to box. You can punch a nigga in the shit.
You know how to defend yourself and box and certain moves and extra products that you should be carrying with you.
Have you been on a date and felt in danger like that? Like, yo, this nigga's giving me hella serial killer vibes. Like, I gotta figure this out.
No, I never been on a date that felt that way. I've been on a date and been fucking cringe. Like, oh my god, I gotta get.
You
out
said
of here.
cringy?
Yes.
What was the cringiness of him?
Just the corniness. Like,
He was corny. No jokes.
no. Like for me, I shouldn't have to feel like I'm forcing a conversation, right? Like it should be effortless. list.
Yeah.
I mean, instead of like, I don't know how to explain it.
Just standing there staring at each other. Do you think the type of first date, right? Say like you been conversing with somebody and y'all have great conversation on the phone. Now it's time to meet up or whatever. Do you think the more intimate setting is harder for somebody to possibly open up than it is if we're doing something like dinner, right? You face to face, we have to talk to each other and stare at each other. But if we're bowling, we moving around, you know what I'm saying? I keep using bowling, like, but shit like that. Pool, like we walking around, we're talking, we're listening to music. Everything kind of makes it easier to get comfortable, I think. What do you
When
think?
when you're in the middle of an activity,
Mm.
it brings you more to a balance of like a little more at ease.
Mhm.
Because you're distracted, but then you're also talking.
Yeah.
Compared to just staring at each other and sometimes you're like fucking awkward.
What do you prefer for like a first date?
An activity.
Mm.
So I'm the type that I like to do different things. Like, don't do the same shit because I'm gonna get so fucking bored.
Mm.
So like, I like to try hole in the wall spots, take me to
Me
a
too.
art gallery. Let's do some painting. Like let's think
Yeah.
outside the box. And you don't always need a lot of money for those things. It's more about be creative. Like people appreciate you taking the time out of your day to even think of something cute. And it don't even need a lot of money.
I agree.
I appreciate that.
I agree with you.
Don't take me to an OD expensive restaurant with fucking steak that are $100 because I don't even like steak. I mean, like I'm not really bougie like that.
I feel like I'm cool with if you want to go to steakhouse or you want to go to Taco Bell. I don't give a fuck what it is. Like whatever our mood is for that time, it is what it is. Like I do
Every time
prefer.
I see a video on social media, the girls complaining about the first date. I know we did this on TV, but like they made a whole list on like what shouldn't be a first date, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
they was wilding on some of those choices.
like Olive Garden, fucking some good restaurants. I'm like, what? Why
Do
wouldn't
you
that be?
think it's bad, right? On your topic, do you think it's safer for the man to let you walk yourself into saying you want to eat at one of those type of places, opposed to trying to show up to Subway, some shit?
Subway's crazy. But
First of all, that means he got your health in mind. All right.
is Subway really healthy though?
They say it is. I don't know. I feel better about myself when I eat Subway. Keep it a buck.
I don't know. I can really speak for myself. I feel like I need someone that's going to take the lead.
Mhm.
And why that is like women these days have are so much more in their masculine, right? Having to do all these things in their life, having to control, especially like women in uh, jobs that require a lot of their time and attention, right? Of them being a leader. And you are already running your whole day on having to control all these aspects. At the end of the day, you don't want to have to keep controlling something. Like you want someone to then give you the piece on where they're already all you got to worry about is just getting ready and they already planned it. You know what I mean? Like take that from me where I don't have to always be planning things.
But you have to be the submissive type. I think there's too many combative and aggressive women that don't want to be.
To the right man that comes correct. They would be.
I believe that to an extent. I don't think that's always true because as a personality, you're not. I don't think you give that.
For people are listening, Joe and I known each other for Jesus. How long now?
High school shit. High school
days. And what would you say I am then?
What would I say you are?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because you were just saying like that doesn't work for all women, that they wouldn't.
Oh, you mean like submissive or dominant? I don't know, because I seen you in different times in your life. Like when I first met you, you were very on the L side of the letters, and you I remember what you look like because you could have did some you got served shit like you had on like a tracksuit
Hilarious.
like you was ready to battle like you. So at that moment I would have said yo you're probably the dominant of your situation.
Okay.
Today I don't feel like you have that same energy about you. I feel like you're more on the submissive side,
Okay.
but to an extent as well because like as I watch your shows and shit, like whenever it's a certain situation, you don't be letting niggas walk on you either. So I guess like you said, for the right person, but your energy is a lot. But again, we was kids and shit too, so your energy is a lot softer and submissive now. I think.
I've got way better. Y'all didn't know me back then, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm naturally a lover girl.
Mhm.
It's just, I think life has created this wall of having to be just, having to be strong for yourself. I think,
Mhm. I agree.
which is normal. But if I have the right person that makes me feel at peace and you feel safe, because that's what it comes down for women is like if you make her feel safe, you go.
But look, as I could converse with you right now, and somebody watching, they could watch this and say, "Yo, her energy is not combative. She's not an aggressive energy." You know what I'm saying? You speak soft.
Don't
You can
be
converse comfortably. Not to say you pussy or not like that, but I'm saying like you could. Your energy is you have a easygoing conversational
Mhm.
demeanor about you. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's like that,
Yeah, not always.
and I feel like a lot of the people that do want a man to lead and do all of that, they're more on that side.
What ratchet?
Because maybe they're too aggressive, and I feel like maybe like you said, life made you tougher as a woman, right?
Life has definitely made me way tougher. But I've learned as you get older, right, especially out of your 20s, is
Mhm.
that it's a right place and right time, right? You need to act accordingly wherever you are. First impression is everything.
Yeah,
You can't just be out here fucking talking crazy because I could go from speaking completely, what would be the word for it? I'm blanking out, but like, really like great
oh
vocabulary to
yeah.
stress
Very
you out.
proper way about.
So it's just about carrying yourself correctly. But I think what happens with me is that a lot of people get intimidated off rip because I just have boundaries, and I'm not
Mhm.
going to do that for anybody.
As you shouldn't either. I'm proud of. Oh yeah, no sound. I forgot. I forgot I had the sounds. Salute to you.
And if it so happens where I allow you in my circle, like that means a lot because
Mm.
I don't.
That's how I feel about podcasting.
What do you mean?
If I allow you to podcast with me, that means we different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same.
Times, and that's why I consider you one of my real good friends. Is because how many
Mhm.
times when we used to be in the studio, right, and I used to get OD smacked, but
Mhm.
I knew that I was good because no matter how many niggas there, like if you was there,
Facts.
you know what I mean. Not everybody would be like that because niggas
Mhm.
would take advantage. And second, so
That's a fact.
it does happen that way. But is there any question for me that
I feel like I asked you mad questions. I feel like I low key asked you more than you asked me.
you was just like ripping off the laugh? But what I know that we mentioned about addressing people being weird
Mm.
online, right, or even in person, meaning like to other people, when they're just not the norm. So to say.
Mhm.
What do you think about
Oh,
that?
you mean like? Okay, I see where you're going with it now.
What do you think about that? Like,
Treating people different because of the way they are. Are we talking like
yeah, anything too
orientation or just in general?
in general. And I think it happens more to kids, sadly.
Kids just have a way of just being too raw. Like, and it comes off in the form of bullying. But
Yeah.
a lot of kids, like when we were younger, like when kids used to bully kids who maybe smelled funny or whatever. At the end of the day, that they're really trying to tell you, like, yo, bro, you're not right. But the way a kid will do it is pick on you every day. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I feel like I don't think I was ever a bully, but I feel like there's maybe been a time or so I picked on somebody when I was little. Like, and I look back now and I couldn't stand something like that. So like to pick on somebody because they weird, I think that makes you. What's weird? Because there's no normal. What do you classify as weird?
I don't really have. I feel like when I use the word weird, is more about like doing out of the pocket things. Like if you're a pedophile or if you send a dick pic with nobody asking, and or you know what I mean.
Oh, see, I was answering that as you're saying like
That's what
people.
I don't
Uh,
call people weird because that's not a term I use. If I do,
oh, okay.
that's the reasons why I would say that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there is no norm. I feel like normal is boring.
That's what I'm saying. There's no normal. I don't think there's ever. And if they, like you said, normal is boring.
Yeah, like why would everybody want to be the same?
That's a fact. Sexual orientation, I think people treat people the most crazy for. Obviously.
Which I think is so stupid. I mean, hey, everybody got their opinion on things. What I would say is that we need to respect people's choices as
Mm.
nothing to do with you, right? Because I know I put it in my story the other day about like porn history, and a lot of people won't really even imagine what would be in my porn history, and if they did, they'd probably be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Mm.
So I feel like judging people just off of sexual orientation or what they like is a waste of time. For what? Like, how does that affect? Like,
I see that shit all the time. Yeah, as long as you're not trying no type of advances towards your people, what does it matter?
you strong in your sexuality, right? And you got friends that are gay or they make gay jokes towards you. Like, why would you take it personal if you
Yeah, I don't
know
know.
your sexuality?
Yeah, that's a fact. A lot of niggas is closet though. A lot of people who
More than a lot.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So a lot of people that get offended is because a lot of these niggas is into some things. So and
More.
again, like why does that I always say that about Tay Rock. Like we watch battle rap.
Yeah.
They talk about the tranny shit for like 10 years now. But at the end of the day, what does it really matter if the nigga likes tranny? Who does it affect? Or like Mr. C, rest in peace, Mr. C. It was breaking news every time he got caught with a trans individual. Like why does it matter, bro? Who cares? I don't know why that affects anybody.
Right? Yeah. So if you're not there, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. Like that
Come on.
never really bothered me like that. So I don't really know.
How many trans people actually, if you didn't know, you wouldn't even know that?
Nah,
Look,
that is scary though.
stunning.
That's scary though.
Why would it be scary?
Because a lot of people are not honest, and that's a problem.
So that's the one thing I don't agree with. I feel like you gotta be upfront about that. If you a trans person, right, and you're living your life as a female, you need to inform the other because not everybody's into that.
Yeah, that's a fact. I saved a few people in a few clubs that had no idea. Like they,
Oh, you stopped them before they went.
yeah, I was like, yo, just so you know, that's not who you think it is. And the other person wasn't gonna say nothing.
Do you think that people would feel guilty if they're attracted to them and then find out they're trans and be like,
Nah, because the way makeup is set up, you can make men look like women, like straight up. I've seen like cosplaying, like you can't tell. You can't. You sometimes you can't tell. Like it's really scary out here. Plus, when you're lit, dark room, whatever, it's you can make a mistake.
yeah?
I would assume so. I don't know. I would assume like I've seen pictures of people and I'm like, wow, I didn't guess that. You know what I'm saying? And
I remember when I
feel
sent you a video. Remember when I sent you a video? I was like, oh, look at this.
Oh yeah, the TikTok. Yeah, you sometimes you can't tell.
She was beautiful. But
And a lot of men aren't built like big men like that no more. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not like you. Back when we was younger, like when you would see somebody that was trans, niggas was kind of strong. It doesn't really look.
Yeah,
as-
was not like
yeah,
that. Have like the hormones and
yeah. A lot of petite men. Like, it's crazy.
yeah, that is true. But it's like, who the fuck cares what anyone does in their personal time or whatever they like? Sometimes they even just like to watch it in a porn and not act on it. You
Yeah.
shouldn't make fun of them for that.
If you watch it on a porn, that means you're attracted to that. That arouses you. That makes you excited. Like that's something you would probably do.
Somebody's porn history should not matter to anyone.
Oh no, it shouldn't matter, but it should matter to your partner. Possibly if you're into gay activities. What?
Hold on. We got to get into that now.
Go
That was
ahead.
my question. So, in a relationship, do you feel like you need to see your partner's porn history?
No, that's not what I'm saying. But if you're a man that's into gay men sex,
Yes.
watching it, right? Say
Yes.
your partner somehow seen it. Not to say the person should be searching.
Mhm.
Questions are going to be is, do you sleep with men? Because now I have a different issue. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, what if they just watched it, but they didn't entertain it? They just like to watch it. Do you feel like it's right if the girl was to leave him based upon his porn history and she won't agree with that?
She has the right to leave him. Yeah. If what he's into,
If he hasn't even engaged in it, he just likes
that
to watch.
doesn't mean what he's into has to align with what she's into. She just might not support men being with men. So like in her moral beliefs, nah, if that's what you into, I can't support you fantasizing about these things.
She just came across it because let's say she was looking at his phone.
hmm Same thing. Like at the end of the day, she still found it. So now there's questions. Like this is what you're into.
Yeah. Sometimes people just like to feed off to what they like to watch, not that they want to engage in those activities.
So let's say your partner, right?
Mhm.
While y'all are being intimate, whole time he's thinking about two dudes. Is not crazy to you, and you would feel disrespected or unappreciated if you found out.
What are you thinking about to do? Or like,
Huh?
I don't know that.
But what if if you ever had the convo and it came out that when we're intimate, I think about men, that would bother you.
I would have questions after that, obviously. But
And that's something that you can support, that every time we're intimate, it's a dude that got me there mentally.
that reason, yeah, you're not attracted to me if you're not looking at me, thinking of me. Like,
So
you
it's
know,
more
you have to
the
think
lack of attraction, not his.
there.
Hmm?
Then why are you with me?
Okay.
That's the
Um,
way I would say it. I wouldn't be upset in the fact like, oh my god, the fuck you thinking about a nigga? But like, no, if I'm not doing it for you, say that. Like, you could do your thing and I'll go my way.
yeah, that's. I agree, and you're looking at it from a physical attraction, but I feel like if your mind is on certain shit that I don't believe in, I can't support it. And I think that's only a man thing, because what could you search in a woman's browser and be like, this is too crazy for me?
All right, now I need to ask you, what would be too crazy if you search in your girl's porn history? That would be like, what the fuck?
Like what's crazy? Like probably gangbangs and like shit like that, a bukkake or some shit. That I'm like, whoa, this is we trying to be at
You think the bukkake is crazy?
a fucking fleet of niggas? Yeah, that it's kind of wild.
Okay. But again, sometimes people like to just watch.
That's cool. I mean, imagine I asked this on my show. Like, imagine your girl like just finding a video of her getting bukkake. That's like the ultimate form of nah.
What it was before you when you found a video of your girl getting bukkake.
Then we are not together no more.
Wait, hold on. Anything before you, why does it matter?
A bukkake,
You just was going in her phone. And
some shit you can't.
people have OD videos in their phone from people they were fucking, and they got in their files a lot.
A bukkake.
Going in her phone, right? You taking the step. to go look at something that she did not show you herself, and you came across the Bukkake video.
I'm upset that you let me walk around out here knowing you're the Bukkake girl and I'm the Bukkake nigga now because you didn't tell me about this.
Do you think people have to? Do you think people should tell their partner all their sexual experiences?
Nah, but I think certain shit is not, you can't live that down. Certain things you can't let go. For me,
I don't think that's hot.
that's why I said for me, a Bukkake is one of those unerasable moments in your life. Like I can't.
So you would never be part of a Bukkake session.
What? No. what would make me want to be in that room?
I'm just asking. You never know. Sometimes it's more for like, oh, just to say I did it.
Nah, there's a lot of things I'm cool with never saying I did. A Bukkake line is definitely one of them.
Okay. And you really be tight? I'm surprised.
Huh?
And you really be tight? I'm surprised if you actually.
If I found that, and yeah. That's one of those ones. Like that's crazy.
All right. What if you found cream pie?
That's regular. I think that's more on the side of regular.
Okay. All right. What else? What would we say?
Gangbang is crazy. Imagine a gangbang on your lady. What?
What about the guys that be running trains on girls?
Them niggas is weird. I always say that trains are weird. Trains are weird, bro.
Okay, why is that weird?
So you supposed to, after Sun just finished killing her shit, now I'm about to dive in to the freshly smoked vagina is still warm from Sun's fridge. That's crazy. And then we just follow us. That's crazy. That's crazy.
So what about a threesome? You fucking then two bitches.
Two niggas in a threesome? No. Nah.
Okay.
That's a short train. That's a short train. How many niggas do you need to add to a threesome for it to become a train?
I don't know. I never did it. So
Well, let's guess. What would make it a train? One more passenger, right?
Uh-huh.
She's out of here.
Okay, so you would never do 4 people? Two?
Two.
Let's say you found a video. Let's just say that. You found a video on your girl's phone and it was 2.
It was 2 dudes?
2 dudes, 2 bitches.
So you was in an orgy?
Yeah.
See, these things gotta be disclosed though. Like if you into orgies, like you gotta tell me like, yo, I'm not into regular shit. Like
let could be in their past. You know, people as they're living, right? They want to experience things, even if it's
sure.
For you.
But if it's documented things that I think I should know, like, yo, bro, there's a orgy video in here. Huh?
Would you want to watch the video?
Nah. But my awareness is up now, and I feel like that's crazy to me. That's crazy. I'm not with it. Like I'm not certain shit. You gotta place some kind of value on your shit. Like it's pussy can't just be free, bro. You can't just throw it everywhere.
No, because what if it's people she knew, not random?
Still a bit much, but I guess that's a little better than random. Random niggas is insanity.
Yeah, random.
That's crazy. Automatically clipped. Like no convo. Or like you let strangers run a train, you out of here.
Even if it's years before you?
Bro, out of here.
You were already hidden. So what's the difference then?
Exactly. So no L's taken. Out of here. The only L's taken moving forward is I'm riding around with the train everywhere. Conducting shit. Like nah.
If you found Bukkake in your girl's porn history, that's a
done
video. Gangbang porn is a rap.
No, not gangbang porn.
Oh, if she had a gangbang video.
Out of here.
Well, how many people consist of a gangbang?
That's what I asked you, because the train and the gangbang is the same shit. Pretty much.
Gangbang sounds like you need more niggas in there though. Like you need a lot.
So I would say 4+. 4+ makes it a different situation.
4+ is one girl, crazy word. But okay. Okay. So okay, what if she had she-males? in her.
Weird, but now I gotta say, what part of the woman are you into? Like, you still
Why
here
would-
for
What do you think she'll be into if she's watching TV?
the fact that there's a dick there? Like, is that still what attracts you?
Yeah, why wouldn't it?
So then that means you still like dick. So I'm not like, oh, it's like if all you into is women on women porn, then I will have to wonder, like, are you just not into me? Like,
The street woman that actually
absolutely. But the question is respectable. I can ask that.
Yeah, and if she isn't to females, then what?
But are you only into females? Are you still into your nigga too?
I'm pretty sure she's not only a female.
Then there's a different conversation.
Okay, so then what else would be crazy?
I think what we listed was pretty top of the list.
I think that was not that crazy, but
What's crazier than that?
you don't want to.
Because like crazy, there's crazy, and then there's something wrong with you mentally. Like there's
But I feel like nobody's porn history should be held against. To be honest.
nah, not hold it against you, but I can also choose not to support what you into.
What does it matter what somebody does in their alone time? That they get off.
I think this is more reserved for the guys more than anything. I don't think the scrutiny will be there for women. Like niggas don't care as much as like seeing your man, your strong dude, the guy you, like you said, a night your dominant man getting turned on by niggas fucking is crazy. That should bother you. Or concern you at least. Like, wait, this is the blind side of that is crazy.
Yeah, it'll raise questions.
But you're open to that, like, and you're cool with like that. That wouldn't change your vibe with anything.
There's boundaries. I have boundaries. Damn, you make me sound like I'm just whatever.
but you accept people who they are like that. I think
I'm a very open person. I'm not gonna judge anybody. Like that's not me. That's never been me. Whatever you into, I am more of a supporter of like, first of all, not random, but if you have a partner that you are intimate with and it's things that you want to try, right? I feel like as a partner, it's your duty to be open to try. And if you don't like it, you don't need to do it again. But at least you're trying to keep it engaging and spicy with your partner and it's not boring. I'm not gonna judge you if you tell me like, yo, I want to try XYZ. And in my head, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'll try it, but I don't think I'll like it. And you do it and you don't like it.
Nah. There's gotta be some limit. Even you gotta tell yourself, nah, I shouldn't do it, huh?
I have a limit, but I'm
I
saying
feel like I hold men to a higher standard though. Like I feel like a lot of men, huh?
What do you mean?
I feel like men should be held to a higher standard. Like not everything should be a go on a guy. Like certain things I think is crazy.
Your definition of crazy, my definition of crazy, two different things.
I feel like I'm not the way I feel like it's not popular opinion no more. I feel like I have an old school way of thinking. Like
I get it.
And I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like certain men shouldn't have certain areas played with and things done like that. And I don't feel like that's such a.
We'll be here for another 2 hours.
Yo, because I see how you tried to break from me a minute ago too. Cause I know you was good with that. But, yeah, nah, I heard it. I was listening. I was listening to what was really being said. You know? Because I know you. We had these debates numerous times. You almost got me for a second too. Yeah. But yeah, there should be boundaries on men, in my opinion.
Does everybody gonna agree on certain things? No, but I don't think that guys should be judged on if they want to try certain things. It doesn't make them be a certain way.
I respect it.
Like,
I'll be judging.
I seen the I don't know. I seen a video on TikTok, right? And Shorty was like on a date, and the guy started the date like, I'm gonna just tell you off the rip, one thing because it's always a problem. Okay, what is it? This is literally the They didn't even start eating it. He's like, "Oh, I'm into pegging. If you on board, great. If not, tell me now." And she was like, wait. She's like, she didn't want to say she didn't know what it was. So she's like, yeah, that's fine. And then they finish a drink. She's like, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. She goes to the bathroom to Google it. And she's like, when I Googled it, she was like, oh, hell no. Absolutely not. And then ends up leaving the date.
That's respectable. He told her off rip. Now she
Yeah.
doesn't have to wonder, because now she's got to assume like, nah, this might not be the only level you take it to. Like, you might actually go get a man for this. Like, that's good that he did that. Huh?
Not all men do that.
You might as well. It's exactly the same thing.
If you think so.
Literally, the delivery person is different. That's the only thing that changes. The actions are still the same. Huh?
She's not a lesbian?
Say that again. You faded a little bit.
Oh, lesbians that use a strap that's never been with a man. Isn't she still a lesbian?
I mean, that one always confuses me because I don't. Again, I don't even want to offend nobody. I can't understand not wanting a man.
It's the penetration.
No, hold on. But that's my point. I was gonna say I can't understand not wanting a man, but wanting somebody to look like a man and wear something that a man has and fuck you the way a man does. But say I don't like man. I can't understand that.
It is not.
What is different other than the other person is actually a woman?
Sensual. And not like dudes be jackrabbiting or doing some wild shit or like be right there and then switch it up and don't know how to read a woman's body language in the midst of where
Yeah, I feel like women go through that same shit. They just don't admit it as much.
What do you mean?
It's got to be the same thing. You have to tell that woman the same exact shit you would have told that man if he was going to do something you ain't want him to do in that moment. I don't think every woman knows every woman's needs like that. That's
it's not going to be 100% all the time. No,
I think it's closer to even than people make it seem like.
I wouldn't.
Maybe 65.
I've been with both, so.
And it's not even close to even for you.
Guys and girls are too different.
That's a fact. But what I'm saying is
the feeling is two different feelings.
What's the difference?
It's more sensual with women. So
what makes it that though?
What makes it that?
Yeah.
Women take time when men just rush it.
That's an umbrella statement. Go ahead.
How?
You can't say every guy does that. That's umbrella.
I'm not saying every guy.
So then that cancels out.
A lot of men rush it. Right? So they don't build up the tension, right? Like a more sensualism and more intense things.
See, but then now y'all got a cheat code though, right? Because now men have to keep up adrenaline, blood flow, all type of shit that necessarily doesn't die out on your outside if you wearing the strap. So maybe a guy is trying to get to it. Once we get there, it's go. You know what I'm saying? Like you can play like that with
in the middle of it, right? Because you're a guy, and females wonder this, right? Like, what are you thinking about if you're trying to last? Like, does your thought process change?
Nah.
What do you mean?
I don't think the thought process of it changes. It's just you got to just slow yourself down. It's just sensation. Once you know sensation is on the way, you got to slow up. It's not. I don't think it's a thought behind it.
Like, oh, I had to think about random shit.
Yeah, probably, baby. Huh?
I've heard guys be like, oh, I have to think about some random shit. So, like, I don't finish right
now. I can see that. I can see taking your mind off like that. The only problem is if you get sidetracked, do you lose it?
Possibly.
Yeah, right. So I can see that though. That's probably the thing about. Like, what could you think about?
I don't know. I'm not the guy. I'm asking you.
Yeah, I don't. No. Nigga, I think niggas be exaggerating. They was like, yeah, I had to think about basketball. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
So you here to spill the tea? What really happened?
I don't think there's much thought behind it. It's just, I got to slow up. or it's about to be over. I think that's as far as your bringing goes.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not every nigga, but I don't be focused on basketball or some other shit. It
So
would
there's
throw
no
me off.
time that you thought about something different in the middle.
Nah, it would throw me off. My mind would go somewhere else. Yeah, once my brain gets set on something, I'm a creative. Like so once my brain gets stuck on something, I can't let it go till I do it. You know what I'm saying? So like if I set my brain to let's say I want to go play the game, like my mind is gonna be on that. I'm not gonna be able to get off. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna throw me everywhere. I never thought like that. Do y'all go through that?
Thinking about something else?
Yeah, because once y'all climax, you might get tired. Maybe you're not ready for that.
But the difference is women could come multiple times.
Facts.
I don't think that
That's what I'm saying. So does your arousal decrease? Like what happens with that?
only if this being so annoying. Only if a guy's giving you oral and you be like, oh yeah, right there, don't move, and then they do fucking next shit, which happens all the time,
Mhm.
and now you lost it. And there's been times that I've then thought about something. I was like, all right, let's go. Real shit. Like,
It's interesting.
so then you just start thinking about other shit. Then you
Yeah,
just
we're
start
weird.
thinking about how it
We're
might be.
weird as humans, bro.
What?
I don't know. We're just flawed. Like the fact that we even think like that.
Listen, right? Like if the person's guiding you, why can't you just listen?
I agree. I agree. Some niggas is stupid. Most niggas is dumb.
They the best in the world. They're like, I'm done.
Niggas also just lie too. Niggas just straight up lies.
So yeah, girls do it.
Hmm.
I wouldn't say a lot of the time, but it happens.
Yeah, it's interesting.
You know, I think people just got to be honest and communicate. Communication is really important,
Across the board, I agree.
but not in a judgmental way.
To an extent.
I mean, judgmental to your partner.
It does what?
Feel comfortable to open with you.
Oh, I mean, that's true. That's true.
I feel like you've been judgmental to your partner.
Huh?
I feel like you've been judgmental to your partner.
I don't think so. Opinionated. I think opinionated and judgmental get confused a lot.
It depends how you're portraying the opinion.
Yeah, I think my delivery is always opinion. I'm not. I don't judge. I don't think I judge people like that. I'm gonna give you my opinion on what I think I do or don't fuck with, but that's not really judging. I'm allowed to have an opinion.
I guess.
You guess?
Sometimes you've been judgmental. Okay.
You think so?
I know so long.
Maybe the delivery wasn't delivered the right way. Does that make
Maybe.
sense?
So, what would you say is something that a lot of people don't know about you? It's really be low key, but you are in charge of a lot of things.
I do too much. I like to cook. I don't know if people. I don't really broadcast that like that no more. But I like to cook. I'm very good at bowling.
Really?
See, dead nice. I used to be. I don't know if I'm still that good, but yeah, I was. I was gonna go semi-pro when I was like
When?
20 or some shit like that. 22.
Oh,
Yeah, I was bowling for. I was in like 3 leagues over. I'm gonna show you some shit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, bowling is my shit. I bowl for school. I bowl for Port.
I was doing different things. So,
See? Yeah, nah. I definitely love bowling. What else? I do everything.
I mean, here's a space too.
Yeah, I'm a gamer. For people that don't know that,
I'm sure a lot of people know that part.
probably, but just in case, I think those are the things that I don't talk about the most.
Then how often do you game?
I try to every day a little bit, even if it's for 10, 15 minutes. It's like
Okay,
therapy.
I hear that.
Mm.
And for others listening, they don't know what else to do. So
I teach people how to box. I sometimes make music. Run this radio station. I'm a photographer, videographer. What else? I DJ sometimes. Do everything. Too much. I gotta stop doing shit.
Passion though, like what would you say number one?
I don't even know anymore. Like my passion is just for creation. Like I think it just because once I do something for a while, I want something new. Like I don't even think it's just one passionate thing. I'm just passionate about creating shit. I like to see finished products and shit like that. Like I love editing. Editing is my shit. I do a video, I can't wait till it's done, so I can watch it 10 times just to see I did that.
Yeah, you do pretty good work.
I'm pretty good. Shout out to your photo shoot. Shout out to your photo shoot. Good ideas you had with the lights.
You know,
Shout out to everybody that's trying to do that now.
yeah. How many you see now after that?
Huh?
How many photos from other people have you seen?
I got people asking me every day. It's just, I'm gonna assume the holidays make it a little rough to book shit right now. So we're gonna see after, but people asking me. They're fans of the work.
Well, that was the
Trying
goal.
to expand. I have something I'm working on. I'm gonna tell you off air because I might have a situation for you, but the next time I come on the show, I'll tell you what it is out loud on air. But
that was the goal, right? To get
it was a what?
That was the goal.
Yeah.
Out there, business up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got an idea. I got a situation for you.
We talk about after. That then triggered the question in me, right? Because I think in a lot of relationships, I don't think it will be a go for a lot of people. So do you think it's fair if a guy was to feel away if their shorty did a shoot like that without them there?
Wait, say that again a little closer because I feel like I heard every couple of words.
Do you think, like, let's say, because girls like to do those kind of shoots, right? Like boudoirs and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's fair if the boyfriend was to fight with girls for doing those kind of shoots?
No, I mean he's allowed his opinion, and she could either respect it or he can either respect her wishes as well. But I don't think there's got to be a tastefulness to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? For it to be, I guess, cool on both sides. I don't think you should be worried. Depends on the setting. It depends on the the person.
Do it for their man.
It's
a surprise. A lot of women want to do it for their man as a surprise.
Yeah, that's fine. Get it done professionally. As long as it's professional, I feel like it shouldn't be an issue.
Her homeboy,
then
if it was one of her friends, then what?
Like, yeah, now that's crazy. Like you going to the bro's house and he's taking the pictures on the iPhone for you. Like, nah, absolutely not. There's gotta be a way to approach that.
Okay, true. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's time for Shoot the Shot.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this so long. Like this is the best part because I can't believe my ears someday.
And I don't respond to any of these. Just
to
say that again. These do be the first messages sent. So,
wait, how do you do this? You rate it, right?
Yeah. Ready?
On what's the scale? 1 to 5, 1 to 10?
1 to 10.
All right. 1 being the best or 10 being the best?
10 being the best.
Just making sure.
1 being super. I've gotten -0. All right, here we go. I don't remember my gun.
You are? Oh.
Is that too loud?
No.
Oh. Well, hey, pretty. Where are you from? You're so attractive and pressure. And then with mad wet emojis with the tongue emoji.
He said you're mad pressure and then did all of that?
Yeah.
Damn, you could have. You was all right. You was moving all right, then you fucked it up. That's definitely a 0. Like, you made it creepy.
Oh God. Yep. All right. Next one. Give me a second, because I'll screenshot them when I see them. God bless the parents who made you. You're absolutely gorgeous. I love the opportunity to get to know you.
It's respectable. It's like a 7.
A 7.
It was cool. He didn't really say nothing crazy, but he was very respectful.
Yeah. I still wouldn't respond to that though.
See, why my man couldn't get no response though? All these weirdos out here, and this nigga send you a nice, wholesome message, and he don't get no play. Why is that? You blocking your blessings
How?
because the ones you do reply to that you might have thought were the right ones, them niggas is weird.
I don't reply unless I'm building content.
But you got to give those guys the chance. Look how nice he wrote that.
I've been single so long. It's now 5 years.
Mm.
And I feel like the more I'm single, the more I just.
You got to change the formula. Open that message when we're done.
No.
See? What's the next one?
You from where? Wu-Tang is nice.
That was like a 3.
Okay.
You're from where Wu-Tang is nice? What?
Mhm.
That was whack.
If I were a police officer, I would fine you because you exceed the beauty limit.
Nah, give my son an 8 for creativity. That was fire.
8?
Nah, that my son worked for that one.
That was ChatGPT. Fuck out of here.
That's the most creative one so far.
Hey, I read your bio and I'm interested in learning more about yourself. Are you allergic to any kind of food?
That was started off okay, I guess. That's a weird question to just go to. How do you answer that?
I did it. I don't know.
No, but how does he expect you to answer that? Like, what's the reply supposed to be? Like,
If
you
it's
just
so
start
accurate,
yourself? Like, that's fucking weird, bro. That's whack. That's a 0. The bar's been raised. My son with the beauty limit.
Want to just become best friends and let me rest fall into place.
Let the rest fall into place.
Rest fall.
That was mid, like a 5.
Oh
Yep.
Lord, that was a firefighter.
See, it wasn't creepy, so we give him a 5.
And I think that was. Oh, I had the other one. So the one I entertained to build a little bit of content. He said, "Careful what you ask for. You were in crying about original and capital the A and AL messages."
See, now the creativity was there, but he's a creep. Like this guy. Why'd you go that route?
and I was like, okay, this would be good content. So I just put a laughing emoji. And he put, and I don't judge. So then I wrote, we listen and we don't judge.
Mm.
And he wrote, absolutely. We all like what we like. Some don't, some do. Some need quote unquote Anastasia even to try because it hurts. And then I wrote, you can dial it back now. And I didn't respond like that.
Damn, he thought he had a shot. Once you replied, he thought he had you.
Yeah.
He thought he had you. The anal shit was weird though. You get 0. Yeah, that was weird. The creepy shit is 0s. Hold on. My daughter's trying to take her.
That was the last one.
Right? Those wasn't too crazy. Like, why the week I'm on, like, the weirdos want to leave you alone? This is bullshit. Usually you got like 10 messages and shit.
That was about like 6.
Was it?
Yeah.
No,
That was a couple days.
the officer, he got it.
The office is crazy.
Yeah, no, he got it. That was a creative one.
And what's supposed to be the response to that?
You're just supposed to laugh. Like, I don't know, and let him follow up.
I don't think so. And then the other ones really just be people sending me sexualized memes that I think I'm gonna respond to. So.
That wasn't too crazy today. Answer
No,
my son. Answer the respectful one.
no,
He might be the one.
no.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not for me. If I don't get the little tingle, it's not for me.
No, I respect it.
You know. So. It's just, sorry, not sorry.
You right.
And
I like the show.
we're not gonna talk about the weirdos that I couldn't go for asking me for pictures. But
Not today.
no. It was the please bless me with two for me.
He said two. Not even one pick. He wanted two of them. This is weird.
With the praying hands,
He prayed for it.
apparently.
Praying for it is crazy.
Or I got when's the next one coming out?
See, now that's not a bad message though.
No, it was meant to like the exclusives coming out from this.
Oh, okay. I thought he was saying that when's the next shoot.
No.
All right, so now that's weird.
So
That's weird.
I can't make the shit up that happens in my DM.
Does that make you apprehensive to like post photos like that?
Yeah, I mean, because a lot of my stuff that I post is not even nowhere near a lot of other females that be really out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not a person that likes so much attention.
Yeah.
It's cool, right? Like everybody likes compliments. You want to feel good about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But to get the constant, no.
No, I agree.
I'll seclude myself.
Mm.
I'll be off like social media a couple of days. And I'm like, I've never been.
Yeah, I feel like I don't post shit unless I like now. Like if I'm editing something, that's the only time I really post it. Or like stories. I post a story all day, but I kind of fall back too. Social media is toxic, bro.
You go down the rabbit hole. I think it's just more toxic to relationships.
In your way of thinking. All you see is negative shit up there. Negative politics, negative fucking. It's always some shit. Religion, problems. I mean, there's always some shit that make you.
Positive.
Huh?
That's why I try to post more positive posts and shit. But
Yeah.
you know, people think it's serious. It is not something serious.
Yeah, algorithm dictates too. Like if you look for the negativity, I guess.
Yeah, like honestly, social media is people use it to make a bag, but there's a lot of people that just be a facade on there
That's true.
and not living their truth.
And we can't get enough social media.
I mean, I can go a couple days without it.
Without posting. Can you go a couple days without scrolling anything?
Go on if I don't post.
Yeah?
Majority of the time. Maybe there's
That's why I would have a problem.
But I don't go on as much. Like if I'm not posting, I just take a break from it.
I feel like social media is news though. Like nobody watches the news. I feel like if we didn't go on social media as much,
Whatever's happening.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's probably why I go more. Keeps me in the loop.
It's different for guys.
Why you think that?
Because there's just a lot of bullshit
For guys?
for girls.
Oh.
Like if
I feel like I got Chinese shit too.
DM shit like stupid on TikTok. Just OD, not even open. I'm like, yeah, horrible. I'm just here to make a bag.
Yeah. Oh shit.
But
how long we been up here, Anastasia?
Been a while. So, but I hope y'all, whoever tuned in, enjoyed the random topic.
Hey, we didn't have a game plan today.
And Joe's non-judgmental, judgmental comments.
Yo, not judgmental, opinionated comments.
Nah, I like sometimes it's just a chill vibe. I don't like to always have a plan. Because you know me so well. You know, you try to avoid little things.
Yeah, because I know, and I'm bringing Gio next time.
Stop now.
And I'm bringing Gio next time. I'm gonna assemble a crew.
You know, then it would go all the way left.
Yeah, go get Val too.
Yo, she was so busy. I'm waiting to come back.
Well, hopefully y'all back soon. Missed the show.
Yes, that's her. It was just her birthday. Shout out to Val.
Shout out to Val. Oh yeah, I got the wow. Hold on 1 second. Like my daughter is daughtering. Come in, miss.
Okay.
She just took all that off. She's crazy. She's this crazy girl. All right.
Well, that was really it.
Huh?
I thought that was some interesting little topic we hit.
That's a fact. Bye, JoJo. That's a fact.
Even if we don't always agree, it's okay. But I appreciate you coming on
Yeah, I'm coming back.
with you.
Yep.
First of all, before I let you go, when are we bringing back Freestyle Friday?
I want to do that. I feel like I can make that happen at the gym and it'll give it a fire aesthetic. I think I want to.
Those
Just
are fun.
so many people are doing it now.
What do you mean? I haven't seen.
Because they're not doing it like freestyle. They're like doing like live performances and like making it look like that. Like all the on the radar shits, they look like that now.
Yeah, but when you were doing it, it was dope.
Because my shit was real.
Yeah.
I should do that shit again. You might be right. Yeah, and I edit now, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good point. I think I'm gonna do that.
That was something about last night.
Yeah, nah, we're gonna do that. It's a good idea. Just talk me into it.
Sorry.
Just talk me into it.
What?
I see you just talk me into it.
Yeah, so when we started.
For the new year.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Yeah, for the new year. Yeah, all them artists hit you up too. Let them niggas know. Send them my way.
Okay.
So I can send an invoice and we can make that happen.
Yeah. Okay. Well, everybody listening, thank you, appreciate it, share it. And I will see you next Friday. We're probably talking more shit if we bring a Dio on, so you don't want to miss that out.
That's a fact.
Because Joe doesn't fall for my shenanigans.
Nah. Gio might fall for that shit though. But yeah. All right. It's been real.
It has been. Appreciate it.